If I asked you to tell me the first thing that pops into your mind when I say the Egyptian desert, I'm pretty confident you would say the pyramids or perhaps the Sphinx. But the sands of Western Egypt hold something far older and far more extraordinary: whales.
100 miles from the Egyptian coast is Wadi al-Hitan, or the Valley of the Whales, a barren, wind and sand blasted expanse. It contains more than 1,000 fossil remains of the earliest suborder of whales ever discovered, Archaeoceti. This site, the largest whale graveyard on Earth, holds the key to one of evolution's greatest mysteries: the transition from whales as land-based animals to ocean-dwelling mammals.
You see, the whales preserved here are frozen in transition, in the final stages of losing their hind limbs.
Scientists first hypothesized that whales once lived on land, given that they're air-breathing mammals that call the sea home. But without any evidence, it remained a fantastical notion.
That is, until places like the Valley of the Whales were discovered.
40 million years ago, during the late Eocene, North Africa was submerged beneath a shallow ocean. Here, paleontologists have spent more than a century meticulously detailing these skeletons, the largest of which is nearly 70 feet in length. What they've found, time after time, are leg bones. They're not big, no larger than a human arm, and thus would have been useless appendages, but they contain thigh bones, shin bones, ankles, and feet.
They are clear evidence that whales once existed terrestrially, and that their appendages gradually disappeared as the animals adapted to their aquatic environment.
In fact, in utero, whale embryos always develop hind limb buds, which disappear before birth. And deep within modern whale bodies, vestigial hind limb bones remain to this very day, internal remnants of the pelvis and leg bones from their four-legged, land-dwelling ancestors. And if that blows your mind, I did an entire series on the evidence of evolution, which, in addition to whales with hind legs, talks about how embryonic chickens sprout teeth that dinosaurs would be proud of, and how humans all develop tails, just like our ape cousins, as well as gill-like structures that are later reabsorbed, reflecting our shared evolutionary past with fish and other vertebrates. No other place on Earth yields the sheer number, concentration, and quality of fossils as Wadi al-Hitan, which is why it was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In addition to the whales, other fossil remains include sharks, crocodiles, turtles, and rays.
Stay curious, my friends.